Everybody, welcome. We are meeting at an odd time today. I have very little script or anything like that for an intro. We're going to play some ShadowDark. I did a homebrew game. I was interested in creating one. I always overdo it, so I don't think we're going to get it done in one night. I create like a ton of content and I start cutting it, and I'm like, I want to keep all this stuff. That's just me. So we're going to run ShadowDark. We have 4 players here today. So as they do their turn, we've already gone through the process of getting initiative set up, getting our tokens and all that jazz set up for the Roll20. And I'll read a little intro to kind of give you a flavor of what you're doing. And we're going to go from there.
Sounds good.
All right. You guys ready to go? Here we do it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This adventure is called The Glittering Halls. This is The Glittering Halls.
But it's in the dark?
Yeah, it's The Glittering Halls. So hey, I gotta subvert your expectations.
I don't think that's
It's gonna be all in the sunlight, bright.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be blinded by the light. It's just gonna be like too much sun. Yeah, you're gonna have it. It's like on a beach in Maui.
Stay bright.
Actually, more would be like in the Arctic.
Yeah, that's true.
All
right, here we do it. Let's do it. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm psyched. We will loosely play with the hour timer for the light because we often get interrupted or have to stop or things like that in our game. You'll notice a little glitch in the matrix because we get sidetracked easy. We're like cats playing. Here we go. You stand at the edge of a newly discovered shaft in the city sewers where sweet-smelling golden spores drift lazily up from the darkness below.
Sweet.
Lord Mayor Tavis has hired you, all of you, to investigate these ruins. He believes this is the lost temple of Mycos, which was said to contain a legendary pool of healing waters. Mycos is about the most original name I could come up with. The mayor has offered you a total of 200 gold if you can confirm this is the ancient temple that has the pool.
Each, right?
Nice try, though. So we're going to set you off. We're going to start you off here at the entry shaft. So anybody happy to be in the entry shaft? Okay, here we go.
I'm going to get in the shaft.
Okay, so entry number 1, here we go. And once we start here, we're going to go round by round, and we're going to zip through this as much as we can. You descend a slick stone shaft on a crude rope ladder. The distant echoes of the city sewers fade above as sweet-smelling golden spores drift lazily around you like motes in sunlight. Your torch reveals ancient stonework emerged from beneath centuries of slime and moisture. There's an elaborate fungal pattern carved into what must have been the original temple entrance. The air grows increasingly thick with the sticky sweet spores as you reach the bottom. You can see a partially collapsed antechamber lies ahead of you. That's what you can kind of see, and there's stones scattered across the floor. All right, so let's get started with going around the table. So that's going to bring us to Hama. What do you want to do to start us off?
So Hama will start off by tying a cloth around her face to protect from the spores, and then she wants to find an outcropping of these mushrooms and see if she can identify it. She's an herbalist.
All right, so sure, awesome. Why don't you give me a how about a wisdom roll? You got is it wisdom for herbalism? I'm assuming.
You don't want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, well go ahead and introduce yourself. Nah,
sure.
Go ahead, go ahead, Hama. Tell us who you are.
Hama, you see, as we climb down this ladder in the shaft, Hama is kind of a gaunt-looking, tall elf in just a clean white robe with a little pouch of stuff. It's a mysterious-looking pouch. Is all.
Mysterious-looking pouch.
She's got a raven that sits on her shoulder and a obsidian dagger hanging from her hip as well.
Nice.
Ooh, I like that. All right, Hama. So now you're standing here. What do you want to do if you've just arrived?
Can I make an int roll for the...
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an int roll. You're going to do some discovery. 12. What looks like these are pretty normal looking mushrooms. They don't appear to have anything interesting about them, but these motes of dust in the air, these kind of spores, they look interesting enough. You can't really identify them, but they are definitely plant material.
Do the spores in the air seem to be coming from these mushrooms?
Not from these particular ones. They seem to be just hovering in the air right now.
Okay.
All right, that
Put
takes
that in
us.
our bag.
Yeah, that's gonna take us to. So you have the thing over your face, and you go from there. Clyde, what are you gonna do?
We have a torch, so we all ready to go in?
It's gonna be a short adventure if you don't.
I know, right?
Yes.
I'll go back up. Yeah. So Clyde is he's a kind of a clumsy. He has a club foot, so he moves real slow, and he's very clumsy. Therefore, Clyde the clumsy. But he's a sword and board fighter. Big old beard, just kind of a lump of guy.
Okay. And what is your what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move forward.
All right, so you're gonna move your 6 spaces, Brother Gordy. What are you gonna do?
I'm not full 6 paces. I'm just moving forward a little bit.
Okay, you're gonna move forward a little bit. It's all you've done.
And look around?
You can, yeah. You want to look around? Yeah. As you look around, you kind of enter this area. You can see that. You see the ruins of what was once an elegant antechamber. Now its fallen columns and shattered stone tiles are covered with patches of fungi. Golden spores hang more densely here, swirling around your ankles with each step, and clinging onto your clothes with unsettling persistence. That's one of my favorite lines I wrote. All right. On the walls are 4 sconces with unlit torches. Through the rubble, you can make out a single intact doorway on the far wall. That's what you can kind of see but you're too far away to see it anymore. You kind of can see the shadows of it.
And so there's a sconce on the wall here?
There's 4 sconces on the wall that can.
Can I light one of them?
Yep.
Just light it.
Absolutely. That's all you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to light whatever one's closest to where I'm at.
No problem. Let me get you a light source here.
And it's just going to be, I'm just leaving it in the sconce.
Oh, that's totally fine. All right. Let me get you a light source here.
Actually, I'm going to carry it. I'll carry it. I'll have my sword sheathed for now.
All right. You're gonna sheath your sword. All right. Well, let me just give you a light.
Might as well. Because you can always drop it. There's a chance it goes out, right?
Be careful dropping your torch here. The ShadowDark can swallow it up. I've seen it happen.
Let me just give you a light source. In the meantime, as you light your source, Brother Gordy, you can start going while I get him a light. What are you going to do?
Well, Brother Gordy, a halfling cleric, he's wearing a very simple monk's robe. He carries in his hands a torch and a mace. He has around his neck on a rope a single block of wood, just a rectangle of wood. He is a cleric of Ord, the neutral god of knowledge and balance, and he.
You never go visit the birds, because you don't want to be so ordinary.
I am pretty ordinary. Big NPC energy with this one.
Right.
Can I walk up and investigate the door?
Sure. As you walk up to the doors, you can see that.
I can go 30 feet. I can go up within reach.
Yeah, you can see that above the door it's a stone frame carved with intricate depictions of mushrooms and vines. Above the door is words written in an ancient tongue. Do you speak any languages?
Other than this one, we are at
Halfling in common, don't you?
yes, halfling and common, I guess. Yeah.
If you want, if you give me a high enough intelligence check, you might be able to remember some of the words and figure out what it is. Not enough. All right, Chase, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So Chase Crawford Cunningham IV of the Cunningham dynasty looks over at Hama and pats her on the shoulder. Hama, I think you should lead the vanguard. I will stay in the back to cover our rear. And I'll step back.
He wants to guard your rear, is what he wants.
All right, that's all you gotta do? Nothing else?
Nope.
All right. Remember, you guys are on a time limit because every three rounds, I roll for random encounters. So the idea is you want to try to move. I just want to help you out.
Oh, I know.
Hama, what are you gonna do?
Good luck.
Okay, Hama will run forward of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots. Raven on shoulder.
All right.
Do that with alternate. Yeah, okay. And I want to look and see if I can see if there's any danger on that door. From
All right. You want to do an investigation?
Yeah.
All right. Roll me an intelligence roll. See what you got.
Bam.
All right. You look at it. It looks fine to you. It looks actually. It kind of looks like it's a.
Jesus.
It'd be dumb not to go in there. There's probably candy in there.
This is
Candy
gonna
in a
be the
white
best
van.
find of our lives,
No windows.
boys.
Yet
Yes, open the door. No,
you should be a little bit more afraid, but you're right. We should move quickly through the ShadowDark.
Right. Clyde, normally for the most part, unless it's something very interesting, I'm not going to make you roll to look. If you look at a spot, you're going to find it. But
Okay.
But this door is like one of the few special things I could give you more information about. So let's go. That's Clyde. What else? What else are you going to do? You ran up and did your thing, brother Gordy. Go ahead.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Clyde. Go
I
ahead.
think it was Clyde.
Yeah, it's Clyde. What are you going to do?
So the
Clyde?
door's open.
Nope. Nobody's opened it yet.
I will move up to the door. Well, I go move up to the door, look at it.
Yep.
I do speak Orc
All right.
on top of
All right.
Common.
All right, just give me an intelligence roll.
Intelligence
Just
roll?
kind of just see if you kind of pick it out what it is while you're trying to read it. Not enough though. So
Ooh. And then I open the door.
okay, go ahead and click the button.
Oh, what?
You better click the. Can you see the door in front of you?
Oh.
Right
Oh.
there. Okay.
That's
yeah.
pretty
Oh
cool.
wow, you can
Opens up
click
the
it.
light.
And
That's
so
crazy.
You want to keep opening and closing it.
I didn't do it.
A couple. I mean,
There
I
you
kind of do.
That's pretty sick.
That's really cool.
There you go. And then I still have. So I.
You can keep going. Opening the door is kind of like a freebie.
All right. And then I can move up to there. Can I open that door too?
I don't see why not. I mean, as long as you're kind of moving, we kind of keep things moving. Yeah, you can choose to if you want to. Go ahead.
Or I'll just look at it.
All right. Seems to be all these doors in this hall, other than the one that's to the east or to the west of you there, seem to all be relatively the same door. They seem to be a stone door that is. You would think you could probably break these in if you gave it enough effort. But
I have a lot of effort.
Yeah.
But do I need to?
No. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like it. I mean, sometimes you have to kind of try the door see if it's locked, but it doesn't look like it's locked.
All right. Well, if you let me open that door, I'll open that door too.
All right.
Oh, I have to do it though.
Yep.
Oh, what is it?
Ooh.
All right.
Do I have a light source? Why am I?
I don't
not-
think you don't have a light source,
I
right?
do.
No, you
I
don't.
said I
The
grabbed
light
the
is-
torch and I left my.
It's coming from Brother.
Didn't I put it on your thing? Let's see, I'm gonna see here. Let's see. All right, so you walked up, you opened the door, you see these creatures. Let me read the room, what it looks like, and you can see. You enter the chamber, once served as a checkpoint for temple guards. The weapon racks now covered with fungal growth and crumbled guard station positioned at several intervals. The room's marble floor bears an elaborate mosaic depicting robed figures worshiping giant mushrooms. Now partially obscured by yellowish fungal patches, from the shadows lurch three humanoid figures. Their bodies are grotesquely transformed by fungal growth, erupting from decaying flesh. Gold spores puff from their mouths as they move forward with some kind of a directed purpose. So like,
Yellow musk zombies.
yeah,
Nice.
they're kind of like yellow musk zombies, but these are fungal guardians. That's what you see. They're like. So that's what you did. Did you move twice, or you just moved up there? You have an action you can still do.
Opening the door wasn't an action.
Generally speaking, I will say opening the second door was. How about that,
That's fine.
Brother Gordy? What are you gonna do?
Monsters.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and I cry out. Oh, there's a couple of creepy guys here. I don't suggest we die here.
No. Lucky they're stuck, and they look quite stupid. Gordy walks over here. He holds up his mace. He casts Holy Weapon, so I guess I'm gonna need to use. Can I? That's a 6 on the die. That's a fail.
Did you fail? In our test game, you had holy
I
weapon.
crit failed first roll. This is not a crit fail.
Oh,
That's really frustrating.
Ord bless my mace.
I stand by. Ord does not love you.
This is a normal mace still. Balanced.
If you
Anyways,
oh god. All right. You gave it a good shot. How about that? All right.
if they come at us, make them come through the door.
well, yeah, that's the idea.
That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Chase. Chase, you're all the way over here.
Yeah, I'll. Yep. 5, 10.
You want to give Chase?
Yeah, I will give chase. So I'll
Do
move.
not lag behind. The ShadowDark is very dangerous.
And dark. Shadowy.
God, I can't remember. Can you? You only have a move and an action.
Move
I
and
can't
action,
double
double
move.
game. No.
I can double move.
You can
Okay.
double move though. Yeah. You can.
So I'm going to double move, put my back against this wall, and get my bow ready.
All right. Yeah. All right. Round number 2. All right. That brings us to them. All right. These creatures, they go. This one goes. And it's going to try to take a swing at you. Here we go.
Well, just know I always loved you.
Nah.
All right. I slammed at a
That's a
10.
hit.
Boom. Did I miss you? You just let me know if I hit you.
I have a 10 armor class.
You did. I hit you with a 10. Yikes. You are clumsy. Oh my goodness. Here.
Yeah. And that's with armor and a shield.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I need to find plate mail. That will make me substantially better.
All right.
My armor class.
Our
would
only frontline fighter.
You take 4 damage with the first shot.
Damn.
Jesus.
Oops. Good thing I have about 14 characters worth of stats just rolled up here.
All right. All right. That is that one creature. You see this other creature. You hear this. This door opens up here. And it goes wandering out.
They know how to open doors.
They know how to open a door.
What? He comes walking out and goes. He looks around. All right, and it's going to take a step toward Brother Gordy, and it's going to try to hit Brother Gordy in the face.
Oh God.
Oh, bye.
Oh no! No! No!
That's not a crit. It's not a crit.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, for 2 points of damage.
How?
Thank God.
All right,
That's still half his hit points.
it is. All right, that is brother. That is them. That brings us to Hama.
Okay, so I will cast a spell. You see Hama reach into some of the flickering shadows, and her shadow that she's casting, the arm reaches out and grabs onto Clyde's shadow. And from there, I puppeteer you.
Oh, cool.
Fucking cool as hell. What do I
It's
do?
a crit. Well, I mean, it doesn't really do it. Means it. Well, what is a critical success on casting a spell?
Puppet advantage.
You roll. You got to check to see what a critical. I don't remember. We're just learning this game, so I can go look it
Yeah.
up. Go ahead and look it up.
Double check real quick.
Yeah. Does it like double?
I think you just double the numbers, and there's no numbers
I
associated
think-
with this.
What is the thing that you're doing?
So I'm just going to puppeteer Clyde to swing again at the guy.
I'm gonna give Clyde advantage then to attack because you got a 20 on
Oh,
it.
yes.
Dang.
Nice. Love it. Where is my sword?
You're gonna attack Brother Gordy.
And I have advantage on that as my like bonus trait thing that I can puppeteer it.
Yeah, you're supposed to like increase 1 die or something like that, right? All right.
Yeah.
So you roll a
I rolled a
16?
16.
That will hit. Which one are you hitting? The one in the doorway?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead and do some damage.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you got to roll damage here.
So it's, what is it? I have it written. D8 plus 5.
That's it.
Jesus Christ, that's so much damage.
9 points of damage.
All right. You strike into this thing and you just it literally just folds in half.
Ugh. I am a glass cannon.
Amazing.
Jeez. What was that?
All right. These things are. All right. That was your full turn, Hama. Right? You're gonna move anywhere?
I'm gonna stay back here. I'm doing.
All right. Now it's Clyde's turn. Clyde, that doesn't count as your attack because you were puppeted.
So cool. Well, I'm gonna step there and I'm gonna take a swing. 17. Oh, I'm not. Well, 17. I gotta
That's
take
what
the advantage of.
Whenever we do advantage by mistake, we always take the one on the left. So that's a hit. How much damage you do?
God damn it. I'm used to the damage being rolled.
Yeah.
That's 11 points of damage.
11. Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Awesome. All right.
Man, these things, they hit kind of hard, but they ain't much.
Boards, you're fast.
Clumsy but quick.
Well, how did you move? How did you strike so quickly? What happened to your... What did you do?
I felt the spirit move me.
That's
that
very
Ord?
unusual. No, Ord does not do those things. You attacked twice and your opponent attacked once. That is out of balance.
Nice.
Very
How,
unusual.
Are we still
Well,
gonna stick?
I make up for it by
initiative,
being
please?
out of balance all the time.
You know that feeling when you lean back in your chair and just about to fall off?
That's me.
That's what I feel like. Yeah. All right. So
That's called
uh,
vertigo. There may be a cure for that.
Yeah. All right, Brother Gordy. What are you gonna do?
My light might still be a little messed up. Do I see anything else in the room here?
Well, where are you at? This is you right here. Let's
You
see.
gonna go in the room?
I guess I can see where I can see, so I guess I step into the room.
Yep. You can walk in the room. All right. Looking in the room, you can see that. You can see you enter a chamber once served as a checkpoint for the temple guard, with weapon racks now covered in fungal growth and a crumbling guard station positioned at regular. They were the fungal guys you were talking about. The room's marble floor beams with an elaborate mosaic depicting robed figures worshiping giant mushrooms.
Whoa.
You can see, and you can see that there is a weapons rack on the far side.
I don't suppose you'd want to fix me.
I think Gordy was really kind of just going to check. But yeah, he says, he does come back. He says, it's all clear in there. Clyde, I can heal you.
I will say that when you looked in there, you can see that there are like 2 or 3, maybe 4 weapons on that weapons rack that you could take a look at.
Wait,
All right.
I'm waiting for my turn.
Yeah. So next is Chase.
I'm
What are you gonna do?
Sorry.
What
Ord
spells
is,
tonight?
Did you?
Ord is
Jason,
saying I am a mace character today.
Chase can move over
you
here.
got a DC. Oh, you had to beat a DC 11, and you got a 9. Ugh.
I've rolled a 4 and a 7. I'm rolling at +2. I'm not like poorly statted. Just
Yeah,
unlucky.
lucky. Yeah. All right.
Chase is gonna move over to here and be like, Clyde, I see you're bleeding. That's unfortunate.
I'm working on it.
It seems you're opening his wounds further.
Not quite.
What?
Not quite.
No,
What?
he's doing that. He keeps pulling the muscle. I don't know why he keeps doing this.
Brother Gordy, it is fine.
All right. What do you gonna do?
Cunningham name will continue on, and we will vanquish these enemies.
If you want to live, make sure that that there's no more enemies. Well, I try to fix Clyde.
I'll move to here
All right.
and get ready to open that door.
Well,
Wait.
you can do it. I mean, we haven't done anything yet, have you? What did you do?
I have not. I am getting ready to open the door.
Clyde, it is dark and dangerous back there, and I am about to die. Could you please wait?
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Here we go.
Yeah, I ain't feeling good eating. Uh-oh.
Oh.
All right.
Roll.
All right. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, is that?
I don't know what that
it
means,
happens on a one?
actually.
Damn it.
This is going to be the shortest game ever.
No, come on, Alan.
All right. Let's see what we got here. 7, huh? All right. Let's see. We're consulting the chart, the mini charts.
Oh, boy.
Okay. The door suddenly opens. On my turn here.
Which door?
The door that you were standing at. I just gotta bring some tokens out here. Let's see. You got a random encounter. You gotta throw some stuff out here.
Clyde, Brother Gordy,
you
please
should have some, like,
sacrifice yourself
generic-
in front of me.
You should have some generic monster type tokens. Just
I do.
In case you roll something or not.
Yeah, I got it. The door opens up. You see three
Oh God.
almost like monk-like figures.
Oh, great.
They come walking out. They have between the front two. They have a pole, and they're carrying some kind of a vat with some liquid in it. And they're kind of startled when they see you, and they look at you. They look at you, and they say, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
Hello, my name is Chase Cunningham. Chase Crawford Cunningham the Fourth, and these men, and he points over towards Brother Gordy and Clyde, seem to be invading this area, and I just came to protect you.
You turning fire on us?
Well, that's good. We're just looking. We're not carrying anything other than this vat of stuff with us. If it's all the same with you, we're just gonna pass through. Is that all right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just passing through here. They have this big vat. It kind of sloshes. Seem kind of wandering away.
I'm down here. Don't pour that on me. Excuse me.
Don't worry. We're not here to pour anything on you. Just
Sorry, what's in the vat?
the vat. Oh, this is nothing. We just found it here, just lying around. We're just gonna take it if that's okay.
Our mission here is to confirm whether this cave leads to a tunnel. I don't think we're at odds here.
You mean you're trying to find the pool, the healing pool?
Yes.
Oh, the pool in the temple.
Yeah. Anyway, but I was just helping you in case you didn't remember. All right, the cultists are like, well, if you look at them, they have symbols of mushrooms on them. They seem like these are all young, almost too young to be walking around in this dark area. They may have discovered this area before you and have come in to try to steal some stuff out of it.
Chase pulls out his bow, does a 360, and then is aiming at them.
The 360?
Hold. Yeah, he does a spin move, you know.
The cultists
So
stop.
you do a 540, you do a 360, and then you come back around to.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
It's pretty sticky. He's like, hold.
All right, we're gonna go to Hama. What are you gonna do? And passing is perfectly fine, or moving, or whatever.
You can see Brother Gordy can't see
scoot
over top
past
of the pot.
quietly. 5, 10, 15, and just back behind Gordy here. And I'm gonna have my bird fly over to Chase and land on Chase it on like the top of Chase's bow that he's holding up.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Clyde. What are you gonna do? Anything?
Well, are we going?
Does your
Is it on?
yeah, Cameron, when you move your guy, does that count as an action?
It doesn't.
Or does
It
it
really
move?
doesn't have
move?
any rules for that at all. It just can move near. I
That's
can
fine.
cast spells from his location.
Yeah, it's
But
basically
can I
like
try
a
to
pillar.
keep my focus spell going from
Yeah,
last
yeah,
round?
yeah. Go ahead, go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
What spell is
Advantage
that?
on
The
it.
mup-
It's
the puppet.
puppet on you.
Oh, he's gonna do that again.
Yeah, 13. Yep.
I'm keeping it on you.
You're gonna
Is he-
use it to
Are
attack.
you gonna use it?
I'm not going to use it right away. I'm just going to keep it focused for now.
We could
Okay.
Well,
we could make
are
short
we
work of these
instigating
guys.
right now?
We don't really know. I just.
up to you.
Chase
You're
was
bad-
aggressive.
no help. I'm waiting it out.
What's that?
Is I'm going to wait it out. I'm just going to keep it going. I did also read that if you crit on a focus spell, you do double any numeric value, and the effect stays as long as you can maintain focus. The crit.
Nice.
So
So you basically have advantage in everything you're attacking right now. All right, so we're just gonna do
All right.
that for that spell because I think it's cool. All right, so Clyde, what do you got going on here?
He's like, are we going? What are we doing? Oh,
The cultists are like, well, we're planning on going.
Wait. Tell us where you found that.
Oh, if past this hall, there's a much larger hall. This was just north of that in the hallway near a bedroom. There's some kind of pool of something over there. I think something was moving in it. So some kind of something was moving in that. There's some kind of it's all dried out, but it looked like something might have been moving in there.
Does Clyde take an action? Because I think brother.
I don't know. Nobody's because nobody's answered. Nobody's
Brother
around.
Gordy, if talking is free, Brother Gordy says, "Is there more where that came from?"
This was just randomly sitting here. It looks like it might be valuable, so we took it.
Did you see more of that liquid?
It's not
can't-
really liquid. You can try to drink
can't
it though.
see it.
It's kind of smelly.
Ugh.
Clyde, can you see what's in the vat? I'm too short.
What's
Like,
He's
give me
also
an-
short.
Give me intelligence rolls see if you can see what that is.
They're-
little guys.
well, actually, intelligence isn't bad for me. Or not. Horrible
No,
anyway.
you're not sure
Nope.
what it is. So what are you gonna do, Clyde?
I'm holding.
All right, brother Gordy, what are you gonna do?
Well, you told us where you found it.
It's just
The
some.
ladder's that way.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right, you're gonna let me go.
You could heal if you wanted to try do
All
that.
right, Chase, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, Gordy's gonna heal. I think it just to the cultist. He says, "I'll be over here, healing my guy. The ladder's over there.
Yeah, this ought to be a treat.
Good luck carrying that up the ladder. I hope you have a big enough inventory." I try to heal Clyde.
Yeah, we heard there was supposed to be some kind of a pool or something, but we found no pool anywhere. All we found is some dried out husk of a fountain, and we're gonna try to convince the Lord Mayor that this is the enchanted pool. You think he'll fall for it?
Good luck with that.
They'll make you drink it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they'll fall for it.
They had like a whole name for this temple. I think they know what it's about. I wouldn't.
Yeah, the old Temple of Mycon.
Yes.
Mushroom god or something. I don't know.
Funny that you have a mushroom symbol on your chest.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's fine. We're just all we are is just we're just regular everyday people from the city who wandered in with no other reason to be here. So
Your fellow adventurers, correct?
yeah, that's all we are. So we're gonna
Mutual.
get Chase. You're gonna-
Looting.
Cure. Cool.
All right.
I got an 11 on cure wounds. Does it meet it? Beat it?
Yeah, beat it. Yep.
Please. Okay, I think it heals a d6.
So okay. So
Ooh,
is there any
Why does
kind
heal?
of like insight check in this game?
no,
Like is
that's it. This is old school. You just make your own
Alright.
opinions.
Make your own
Yes.
opinion. Keep going.
Mr. the Fourth,
Chase shoots
let's
one of the
not
cultists.
today. Let's
Okay.
stay. Let's keep.
All right.
Chase shoots him.
Okay.
Chase shoots him. Right,
cultist
right
or
in-
one of the cauldrons off
He
their
would.
head?
No, he shoots one of the cultists in the head. He was like, "No, we're just normal peasants."
Oh, dear
He
God.
does not believe that.
All right. His armor class is 14. What do you got?
Oh, nice.
I got 18.
Nice. You hit. Which one? You tell me which one you're hitting.
I'm shooting the one right next to Clyde. 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. Okay. They're still up. You shot me. It went right through my robe. I'm gonna have to sew that.
Ord's honor, I didn't do that.
I call you out, sir. You are a liar and a charlatan.
And a cultist.
And a cultist.
All right.
You're a dick.
All right. All right. They set their cloaks down, and that
The
cultist.
cloaks or the pot?
He has like
Pole.
the pole that's holding
poles, okay.
holding the
A travois? No.
I heard cloaks and got the wrong idea.
I probably said the wrong thing. All right.
They get
So,
nude.
yeah. So what he's gonna do is they're gonna go ahead and take that pole. They're gonna kind of drop it, and the vat just kind of hit the ground, kind of lands, and that one cultist is going to look over at who's in front of him, Clyde. All right. He is going to try to cast a spell. 12 is what I need.
It'd be pretty balanced if you failed your spell check here. Ord, please.
He failed. He can't. His spell peters off. All right.
Why are you wiggling your fingers at me?
All right. The other ones, as they turn and move around, you can see that underneath their loose clothes that they have, they're wearing chainmail.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I see an upgrade if we live.
You want it? Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
He needs it.
All right. The other one is going to he draws from his like think of it old Zelda style. They're wearing nothing and they draw magically a long sword. Yeah, this is D&D. This is what happens. All right, and he's gonna run forward. The other one's gonna run forward and attack Hama. Boom. This middle guy's gonna run up to there and he's gonna try to attack Hama.
I'm sorry you're gonna die, Hama.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
All right, and they're gonna do.
My brother under Ord, you shot the bow. Don't be sorry now.
Hit you for 7. You are
Oh, yeah.
now dying. Go look up the dying condition. I believe you roll a d4 and you have that many rounds to live.
Plus your con, right?
I don't know. Go look it up. I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not
pretty
Plus,
sure-
good.
plus
I got a minus
con.
one.
Yeah.
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 So,
I think it's like 1d4 plus con or something.
so yeah. Tell me how.
Yep.
Roll me a d4 and tell me what the number is.
That's a 1. We're going to have 1 round.
Oh, you had a 2. He rolled a 2.
Yeah, but I have a -1 con.
Oh,
Minus 1 con. You have a minus 1 con. You have 1 round.
I've got 1 round.
One. Actually, this should be
Okay.
1 round.
All right.
I can technically get there.
All right. So that. But here's the thing. Doesn't it happen at the end of your turn?
I'm reading.
Go and take a look. Does
Just
it just
says
say
dying death timer 24 on turn, roll a d20, 20 rise with 1 HP, stabilize DC 15 int check.
It says you die in that many rounds.
yeah? So I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you.
that's all it says.
Could we interpret that as she dies on the game master turn? if
Yeah.
she
What I'm gonna do
fails
is
this?
I'm gonna do what I do in Pathfinder and bring it to the
just above the.
just above their round.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that way that.
Sure.
So Clyde, it is your turn. Oh, hold on. This other cultist gets to go. I forgot. There's just 3 of them, and you decided to start some shit. All right. So this one's
Well,
gonna
Who is we?
5, 10, 15 to here.
It is very difficult.
look
Playing a
over-
pacifist in a group.
These
look
are
over
bad
that.
guys.
He's like, all we wanted was the vat, and you pulled this. You deserve this. Clyde, you're getting attacked.
Neutral alignments survive is all I'm saying. What are you, lawful?
Completely terrible. All right, that brings us to Clyde. What are you gonna do, Clyde?
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and go for the one that's wounded in front of me.
All right.
I mean, hopefully.
Critical success.
How much damage?
Well,
do you
thank you,
roll? I
Clyde.
do want you to roll.
Okay. Was it just doubled?
No, I think you just double one die. I think you just double the die on it. Well, I mean, you don't add any strength or anything, so it's just double the die.
Yeah, it's just doubled.
We just gotta trust in Clyde. It's just crit.
I always gotta
just
remind
kill
this
him.
This game is pretty basic.
4, 8 plus, so 13.
13. All right. Well, he's down to 20% of his hip. I'm teasing.
I was like, damn. It's a
Jeez,
fucking 3 Wolverines.
Can't do that.
adding? What are you adding a bunch of damage with? Is that your class ability?
Yeah, I get plus 5 to my damage.
Was
How
that
do
a
you
fighter
plus five
thing or
your
a
damage?
talent
Yeah.
thing?
Well, I got 18 strength.
But you don't add your strength to your damage.
You don't?
No.
Okay, -4 then.
So yeah,
I -1.
yeah. So yeah, you don't add. You don't. Yeah.
Yeah, strength is just
it's just a
to
hit.
adds
Just
to
a hit?
hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that learning. All right,
So -3, so 10 points of damage.
All right. He's still going to be dead, even though. So I'll subtract the other one. Yeah, he's
Just
still
slightly
killed.
less dead.
All right. This is our reminder for this game. It was a week ago that we played our trial game. So, all right, that is Brother Gordy. What are you gonna do?
Gordy sees Hama go down. So he's gonna run in here.
All right.
On the way there, he's going. My brother under Ord, why have you? I've got to go save Hama. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Yes.
it.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
I actually
Oh,
passed
wow.
it. Let's roll a d6 today.
No, nice. You got 5
points of
You
health.
healed her. You healed her 2.5 times. Chase, what are you gonna do? And you can move anywhere else you want. Still, otherwise Chase can go.
Yep. Okay. Chase is going to shoot his longbow. 24 to hit at this cultist right here.
Nice. What do you do? Do you do D6 for that?
I do a 1d8 plus 2, and I deal 6 points of damage.
So what do you get the +2 for your class feature? You have a plus feature to give you.
Yeah,
+2?
for the fighter feature and another feature for being an elf.
Nice. All right, so that is going to take care of that dude.
Yeah, I get +1
Nice.
+1, yeah.
for a fighter thing.
Yeah. It didn't click in my head when you said when you first got it started and we were talking that. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, it's a lot. Remember the monsters don't have nearly as many hit points and stuff either. So that brings us to you can move anywhere else you want, Brother Gordy. Otherwise, Hama, you are on the ground. You can kind of stand up. It doesn't really cost anything. It's fine.
I look up at this guy that just attacked me, and I cast a new spell. I look him deep in the eyes, and he sees horrifying visions of the Willow Man.
The Willow.
Just made it.
You see here? Oh yeah.
What did you use advantage for, or did you not mean to make advantage? You just
I didn't
rolled?
have to, but I still made it with the left.
Oh yeah. Okay, got it. And what's the effect of the spell?
So the effective spell, I call upon the Willow Man to appear in one creature's mind, filling it with supernatural terror. If the creature is of level 2 or less, he must make a morale check.
Yeah, he was gonna make a morale check anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, because he's the last one.
Just make him do
But I
2.
think morale is. I think they make a DC 15 Wisdom check.
Yes.
All right, let me do there. I gotta find out what these cultists Wisdom bonus is. Well, they got a +2, so let me roll it.
I like morale. That's a
No.
good system.
No, they don't like it. They don't like this. All right, that is Hama. You can move if you want. It is my
I
turn.
will continue to back up.
My
from
dude,
Gordy.
this guy here is like, he's like, you're all crazy.
Man, straight.
Leave the pool. Leave the vat. Flee.
He runs to here and he flees up. He starts running up the ladder.
Damn. He can run up the ladder. He is a monk.
Yeah, no, he just double moves.
I know, I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
All right. Boom.
You guys
All
are
right.
nuts.
That brings us to Clyde. What are you gonna do?
These guys wear chainmail. I'm starting to take off the chainmail because I want the chainmail.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just say it takes a round to change your armor this time because I don't know. And
Okay.
it's just fine. So you can take your one armor off this round and put the other one on next time.
Okay.
All right, that's Brother Gordy. What are you gonna do?
He's gonna go over here. He's gonna go over here. He's going to go. Well, just make sure nothing comes down. Nobody else is coming. We're lucky we survived today. And I.
Go look
I
at
guess
that.
I'll attempt
look at
to
that
cure
weapon
wounds
rack.
on myself.
Oh no, do that. That's more important.
You made the spell. Nice. Chase, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, Chase looks at Brother Gordy. Is like, well, you saw them. They were going to attack. That nice man Clyde over there. I did what anyone would have done and made sure that we were safe.
He's dead.
Whatever
I
you
got
need
new
to
armor.
tell
I'm good.
yourself, you simply took a very deadly risk. We are in a very dangerous place. If we can pass by without fighting,
Yes, I know. Very
perhaps
dangerous
Hama would not
place.
have been taken
But-
down.
Very dangerous place, but less dangerous now that those scoundrels are gone.
That's true.
They were just kind of leaving with a vat. Maybe they're gonna have a pool party. All right.
I don't know what you mean. They were going to do nefarious deeds.
It's just a Tui.
Anything more you gonna do, Chase?
No, I mean I'm standing next to this open door that they were coming from. I'm just kind of maybe
Got
I'll
it.
peer in a little bit extra, but
Yeah, what you can see is a
My
kind of
bird
a
poops on your
hallway that
shoulder.
leads off into the dark. All right, that brings us to Hama. Anything you do?
I hear that's good luck.
Hama, what do you want to do?
Hama will. She will move up to here, and then also just send her bird in to here.
All right, the bird flapping into the darkness. All right.
And that's all for now, I guess.
All right, that brings us to
Yeah, that's-
Clyde.
Armor.
Are you gonna put that armor on? All right, now you have chainmail armor.
And then can I move to, or is that just my whole turn?
That'll be your turn.
I think, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that brings us to Brother Gordy. What are you gonna do,
I
brother?
now have 11 armor.
Jesus.
I guess I'll go investigate the weapon rack.
All right. Looking at the
Now
weapon
that-
rack, you can see that the weapons on it are way at the top of the page, and the random encounter is way at the bottom. All right. Looking at this weapons rack, you can see that there's a club, a great axe, a mace, and a short bow on this rack, along with 20 bolts or 20 arrows. I wrote bolts, but it should be arrows. In addition, there seems to be a flambeer short sword.
A what?
A flambeer, a wavy short sword. Kind of looks like
Take
Like a
it.
Zweihander or something? That's cool.
I've heard like a flamberge, but it's probably horribly mispronounced. It's the little short sword with a wavy blade. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what's it called, flambeer or flambeer or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
Either way, Gordy takes it.
All right, you pick it up. When you pick it up and when you don this weapon, it alights in your hand. Do you have a light source on you right now?
yes.
All right, you can see it glow. It glows in a 5-foot area, a 5-foot emanation around you.
Fucking cool. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This is
And
what they
it's
call. This is
actually-
what they call a moat blade. It's a +1 short sword that glows 5 feet of light when drawn. Everyone who's here for this gets 1 experience point.
Nice.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, wrong one. Yeah.
All right. What do you guys want to do now?
Brother,
There are some other
Please.
weapons there if you want them. It's up to you.
bring over
no.
those arrows. I could use them to slay our enemies.
I find myself very encumbered at the moment. Can I just like, if I stow my mace, could I just use my hands to grab the item?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
bring it to him.
you can do whatever. You know, we're pretty loose about this stuff.
Yeah,
so
no. Well, I gather the arrows and the short sword. I keep the short sword and keep the arrows.
Yeah,
to
as long
Chase.
as you're not carrying more like in a round than like is on your sheet, that's totally fine.
So what
He holds the arrows out to you.
Great axe.
There's a club, a great axe, a mace, and a short bow.
They looked pretty normal. I don't know if you want to lug that whole axe around.
Is it one bulk or two for the great axe?
I think great weapons are
no
two.
idea.
I think, yeah, great weapons for the most part are 2.
Okay.
Great axe takes 2 slots. Yes, great axe, great sword, and bastard sword.
Yeah, I have one slot that I could carry something. We can sell stuff, right?
If we didn't
If you
carry
can
it,
carry
I don't
it
think.
out.
Yeah, I don't think. At least
These
I
guys
know.
de-
I don't. I can't.
I suggest we move with what we can carry. These guys were carrying a whole vat of treasure, and look what happened to them.
True. Can we search them too?
Sure, they have exactly what I told you. They have a long sword. They have chainmail armor, and they have cloaks on them.
Okay. I am
We don't
going
have
to
any
pull
treasure.
my arrows out of them and put them back in my quiver.
But what was in the pot?
Look at the pot. It looks like kind of gross, musty water. Let me see if there's a description for you. It looks like. Let's see here. I know what it is, but I have to see. I don't want to conflict that description with my description later. It's like it's confusing.
Gordy says, let's just leave this here. If we can't collect any more water, we can take this on our way out. It's already close.
You can see that this is a strange water where you see like crystal clear water spiraling with like fungus. So that's what you can see. It's just kind of like this weird mixture that's just kind of slashing around. So you can kind of see it's kind of like it's like if oil and water were mixing, they kind of were bubbling, and grouping. You know, they're not really mixing; they're kind of staying their own way. That's what you see in this vat.
Anybody want to drink a
Glide.
lava lamp?
Don't drink that.
I walk up as Brother Gordy is saying, "Don't drink that." I walk over to Clyde. Clyde,
No.
I think you should be the one to try this substance. You seem to be the most hardy at heart.
Ord does not like it when you push his blessings.
I'm good.
You think there's not a lot in there? You think you have two people could drink out of here if you'd like?
Ama, you as well.
All right, fuck it. I'll do it.
She has 2 hit points.
You're gonna drink it?
I'll drink. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll drink
no.
one.
All right.
Okay.
I think I may have found the wrong crew for this.
You kind of cup your hands and scrape a little bit out of the bottom. It's kind of sloshy. It's kind of wobbly in your hands. You go ahead and imbibe. When you do, after you imbibe and you drink it, you kind of cough a little bit. You feel like inside the inner linings of your mouth here, you feel like this kind of fungal growth happening.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh God.
You have now gained 1 value of what we're calling in this game, in this adventure. Your fungal value has gone up by 1. So I will put it. I'll put it on your token. So
Actually,
yeah,
I'll put it in the.
but I want to see it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with. I think we'll go with green because it's fungus, and we're gonna put a 1 there. That is
Fungus 1. Okay.
yeah. At different stages of your
Chase.
fungal level, things are
Wrong character. I didn't drink shit.
all right. That brings us to.
No,
are
you
gonna
just
move
egged him on.
You want to move?
I
on?
don't know what you mean. I was just doing what's best for the party.
Are we moving on? Do you want to open these doors?
Okay, so Hama can pull out a little mirror from her little pouch, and she's going to use it to peek under the door and see what's in there.
Okay, which door are you gonna peek under?
The one
I
I'm
should have
right in
bought
front
one of those.
This one.
Right there. All right. You
Yeah.
peek under the door. It's dark. You can see exactly what you can see, but.
I don't get any little flickers from the man with the torch behind me.
So what I'm gonna do Oh, this is old school shit. I love it. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to roll me your dexterity, and if you beat a pretty high dexterity, I'll give you a hint.
Oh, so we definitely won't do it.
Nah,
I'm
All right. You're kind of like trying to aim the light with your and all you're doing is like you're blinding
I
yourself.
like hold your new glowing sword real close, but I still can't get a good.
Yeah,
You
there's not-
accidentally break the mirror and cut your hand.
There's not a lot of space around the doors.
Who said I gave it to you?
All right,
No, I just
Chase,
pulled
what are
your
you gonna-
arm.
Chase, what are you gonna do?
Oh, geez, you could.
Oh, and like Eric said, it looks like you put the fungal infection on my character Chase instead of Clyde and Hama.
I meant to do that.
I
I
kissed you.
did not drink.
I didn't do nothing.
Snowballed into your mouth with the fungal shit.
Clyde
There
and
will be
Chase.
snow, you can't just start
Right
popping
after you
in.
took a big sip, Clyde and Chase kissed. So
Oh, girl. You don't want to have
All
that
right.
fungus and stuff now, that growth in your mouth.
Ugh,
That's
I
disgusting.
know. I'm not happy that I did it.
All right,
especially when I was
Chase, what are you gonna do?
all right, Chase is gonna move over to here and open the door that Hama tried to move the mirror under.
Some people say their ass is grass, but you're the only other way. All right, what are you gonna do? You're gonna open that door?
Yeah, he opens the door and
He's
is pointing
opened.
his bow in.
All right. All right. I got to roll here. Not quite yet. I will next time. All right. Let me see here. That is 3B. Let's see what's in that room.
Fucking wyvern.
This chamber was once used as a guard station office. There are 4 desks here, but the desks cling to the floor from the fungal growth around them. On the back wall is a silver plaque that has a chalice etched on it. The plaque has the chalice sitting on a bed of mushrooms and vines. That's what's on the picture of the chalice. That's the silver plaque. What do you guys want to do?
Chase is going to
Guard
excuse
station
me.
desks, silver plaque.
Excuse me, Hama. Let me explore this area. You stay safe behind the door. I go in, and I'm exploring the desk.
All right. You look at the desk and you see that the papers, quills, and pens and supplies that were once used daily by the officials, they're just destroyed. They're just all moldy. But in one of the desks is this old pouch, and inside of it you find 20 oddly shaped, triangle-shaped silver coins. They're probably worth silver. They may be worth more. They seem to be out of time. Like these seem to be they're coins from a different era. They seem old.
You found doubloons.
Okay.
Silver doubloons.
The silver plaque is also old, but it's worth maybe 2 gold pieces.
Okay. I don't mention anything. I'm just like, there's nothing here. Unfortunately, this just seems to be office equipment. We should move on.
All right.
How much shuts the door?
All right.
Yes, we should.
Hama, what do you got? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to
It's like pocket it.
use my bird to go and collect the shinies.
All right. Your bird goes and collects the shinies. Did you take it? I thought you took the. Didn't you take the?
Yeah, I took the gold. I was.
Oh, there's not any more?
I took the gold.
Okay.
I took the
I'll
those.
back out.
Yeah, I took
he
the
just
pouch.
basically said, I don't have anything, but
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Okay.
He's
Just
your
pens.
He's your
Gotcha,
typical
okay.
rogue who's not a rogue. All right, but yeah, so you don't have to do that. So, Hama, is there somewhere else you want to go other than spending your entire adventure in the 2 rooms?
I do want to push
I
a
love this game.
little
It's so fun.
deeper. I want to.
Well, I want the armor. I'm gonna upgrade if I can upgrade.
I will cast my witch light in the next room. I want to see if we can see anything. I'll put it. I'll use my bird as the marker for the light.
All right, hold on. I think I have.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool. All right. I didn't realize you're going to have the Witchlight spell. Otherwise, I'd have it prepared for you a little bit better. Let me grab it real quick. But I have something ready for you, I think.
Cool.
There you go. Now you cast that. Boom. You can see that it lights up another door.
Whoop. Cool. Is that? I'm not seeing it be active.
What's
Or is
that?
it just a hallway?
You should see the door. Do you see a door?
I see a door.
Yeah, I see.
You want to walk over
See
there?
anything new? Oh,
that-
let me. Is it coming off my character or the bird?
Oh, are you all?
Is it similar?
Is it black in your area, or what is it?
I guess I don't see. I only see a cone that looks like it's still coming from Brother Gordy to the bird.
You guys don't
That's
see
all I see.
a light that leads to the other door.
Like I'm clicking right now, and you.
I can see the door. I don't see anything else in this room though.
That's it. You saw
Maybe
the
it's a
bird,
line
right?
of sight thing.
So it's just a hallway.
Yeah.
What are you?
Okay, yeah.
Hallway,
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Because
Just
I'm
a
learning
hallway, yeah.
about this. Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just that's what you see. You see a hallway. That's it.
All right, nice and clean. I'm gonna move into it. Hang out there.
All right, you do that. You can run forward. All right, cool. That brings us to me. Oh, to roll again. Okay, what I need everyone to do at this point is I need everyone to roll me a Constitution check, and the difficulty is 9, and tell me if you fail.
Oh boy. Oh, I got a
Jace go-
critical failure.
Jace going critical failure.
I got an 8.
All right. For everyone who fails, as you walk through these particles that are these golden particles, these glittering particles all around you, they're clinging to your body, they're sticking to you, and you see Chase. You see that there is you look down at your hand, and at the top of your hand, there's part of like some kind of a growth happening, and almost like a mushroom
wart.
sprouting out of the back of your hand.
I look at it and I just take a deep inhale about it. I'm like, I wonder what that's about.
Clyde, you look as you kind of look around. You see Clyde has this beard, but you can see like some kind of strands of green kind of clinging and growing out of your beard.
Nice. I'm now Mossbeard.
We are just dying. You and
Okay. All right. That brings us to Clyde. What are you gonna do?
Oh boy. What? Why? Where did I go?
you're behind me.
Oh,
Okay.
but I'm moving probably where the bird is because I can move 6 from where I
I'll
was.
move you up next to the bird. Anything else you want to do?
That's as far as I can go. So I guess I could double move and open this door. If you.
Okay. Okay. You gonna open the door? All right. Move the map.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think I can move now. That's so weird.
That was weird. All right, let me read what's going on and move number 4. You step into what was once a serene garden of cultivated medicinal fungi, now transformed into a grotesque jungle. Think of it all being like mismatched in here. Of oversized mushrooms towering 8 feet tall. These big, these sprouting all over the place. It's kind of packed. I mean, it's sprouted enough a way that there's not difficult terrain or anything like that. But you can see all around. It's transformed into a grotesque jungle with caps as wide as wagon wheels butting up against the ceiling. Just, you can see that a path of decorative stone tiles winds through the garden. Many cracked or completely overtaken by aggressive fungal growth, and that's what you can see. At the center of the room is an ancient stone fountain, still containing like just murky sort of water, something dark is in there, kind of like almost looks like glistening. So it could be water in there. It could be more of that stuff that you saw. And you can be surrounded by rusted gardening tools and shattered ceramic pots containing the remnants of regular plants from long ago. So it looks like it's kind of like some dark water or something, it could be more of what that person had and it healed you. So that's what you see, Clyde.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, gang, what are we not going to do?
That's all I can do.
Press on.
Brother, what are you going to do?
I'm going to drink that water.
Don't. You already have it on you. Look.
I don't know what you mean. This is just growth. Normal.
Refreshed. I still can't
This
get
is
through
fine.
the door. Could you scooch me through the door?
I maybe made the door opening too small. The first time I'm doing them with the lights, so I may have made the openings too small for you to get through. So I'll cut you through the doors if that happens. Sorry about that. My fault on that.
Aha! I snuck through by holding Alt to split the grid.
Yeah.
Anyways, 1, 2,
Use Alt if you're going to get through the door.
Okay.
5.
Can you
Well,
get
fuck it. 6. I take a look.
All right, you walk into this area, and you can see, like I told you, there's a bunch of big, giant mushrooms shooting up everywhere. They're not super wide, but they're just like tall spires, and they're reaching up to the ceiling, and they're kind of flush against the ceiling. A bunch of, and they're kind of like they used to probably be in beds, so they're probably some kind of cultivation. You see this one pool in there, and it looks like there might be some water or something in there, something wet and viscous. It's hard to tell.
I'm getting the Myconid Village and BG3 vibes here.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I got
Or
I got
will
this
you
idea
bless
from-
my weapon?
But yeah.
Of course not. You are the worst follower
This is-
of Ord.
This is still just a mace. Ord, why?
All right, and with that, we're gonna say I because I lost track of the time. We'll cycle out your you can cycle out your torch.
Ord, bless my mace! Torch goes
I'll
out.
start it over because I didn't really start the timer. I'm not used to this yet, so
Yeah,
my
it's
bad.
okay.
Sorry about that.
Ord's really yanking your chain.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay. So
Ord hates you.
brother Gordy went that way.
Again, not a lawful god.
Jace, what are you gonna do?
My light goes out, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna reset it because I wasn't really keeping track of the hour, and it's fine. You can just turn it on, get another one. So, Chase, what are you gonna do? Does that light that's in the hallway go out behind you?
The one that I lit?
The
I
one
died.
that's in the hall. There's a magic one that he put in the hall. It's a spell.
Oh,
Is that just
That's
one
on the
round?
bird, right?
No, it's not on the bird. It's in. But you cast the spell, right?
he has to
Yeah.
focus on it. It lasts until he
Got it. All right. So Chase, you going?
Yeah, Chase is going to move out into this room.
Give me one of your torches. I just snatch it out of your pouch. I light it.
It's like,
Yeah, I have some.
theft
too,
is
so-
not a fun crime, Brother Gordy.
Yeah, you can.
I will
grab
give
my
you
torch.
this freely, but remember, when I gave you this, you did not take it from me.
All right.
This is
Alright,
a matter of party survival. You need both hands to use your bow.
All right, Chase. I think you've. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, I just want to move up.
All right, Hama, what are you gonna do?
I will also move up. I'll just go right here. I'll have my bird go up to the fountain and perch on it.
Awesome. All right, that's what you do. The bird flies up. Yeah. My turn. All right. As the bird lands, it kind of lands on the fountain itself.
Demogorgon shows up.
The Demogorgon shows up. A black ichor. What you thought was just kind of like a field of water, turns out to be kind of a patch of moss and fungus and water. Some kind of a spore pod reaches out and just goes whoosh, and kind of just slams on the bird, trying to almost like draw it into it.
Out of the
Kind
fountain.
of like these pods kind of slam at this thing, trying to like, I'm going to attack you. And it comes out of nowhere. it actually comes. It's like it's in using the basin of this water fountain as like a rest area, and that's where it comes from.
I'm imagining like Dark Souls 3's Pussive Man.
Oh my god.
You see this creature come flying out. Can't even make it out yet because it's sort of in the middle of the dark, and it's going to do attack. How do I attack your dude? Does it just take? Does it have?
I'll just
class?
share the stats with me.
Okay.
AC 12.
Got it.
Gotta say that was
I
an
rolled a
incredible
14.
reference.
That will hit.
Does it just take damage?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
All right. It's gonna take 5.
Yeah. Puff of feathers.
Puff of feathers.
All right.
I can resummon him by sacrificing HP, but I don't want to do that because I don't have
That's cool.
That is neat. All right.
Interesting.
That's awesome. All right. That is that creature. I also have to roll a. No, I reset it last time. I didn't wipe it. Declaring. Okay, that brings us to. It's hard when it's every 3 rounds. You have to remember. All right, that is Clyde. What are you gonna do? You see this creature just goes.
Yeah. Rush forward and I'm gonna slash at it.
Awesome.
I'm assuming this thing's gonna come after us. And where? Ah,
What do you got?
I got nothing. There we go. I rolled an 8.
An 8? I think you might have still hit though.
Oh,
You did hit. How much damage did you do?
D8 plus 1. Yeah, D8 plus 1.
You get a +1 for damage special for your
being a fighter.
Nice. So you did 4?
4 points of damage.
All right. All right. So here's what happens. You strike into it.
I split it in 2.
Split it in 2.
Oh god.
And they each take the damage that you part of the damage that you did. You did 4, 5. You said 4. 4. Yeah.
Is there a damage type here? Is this the thing?
So
No.
in old school games, the game master basically makes up the rules.
happens,
you know,
yeah.
there's no hard and
It's not-
fast. I have a slashing. I have a piercing. It's just whatever the game master believes is a slashing weapon, and a long sword slashing down is a slashing weapon. Let me record their hit points left. So,
I
okay,
was gonna say, is that just not how 5e works, anyways? I'm a very loosey-goosey DM.
it depends on the game master, right? Some game
Also, it's the
masters
game,
are very. All right,
Because it makes a big difference in pathfinding.
he does, but that's a whole different game.
Yeah.
Brother Gordy, what are you gonna do?
Well, seeing what Clyde just did with his sword, I'm gonna run on up and I'm going to smack him with the mace, the totally normal mace.
All right.
Critical success!
Oh yeah,
Fuck
You get to add
yeah,
double your
brother.
die. You get to
Normal steel! I see you, Ord.
So roll your damage and double it up. He doesn't want you to
mace
cast spells. He wants you to be a
is
fighter.
A d6. Sorry. Oh!
He's mocking you. He's literally mocking you.
Oh, it is kind of squishy, actually. I do 2 damage.
Dude.
I do
Max,
a really
balance
good
as
hit.
all things should be.
Again, Ord
This
hates
is
you.
He doesn't hate. He is indifferent.
Chase, what are you gonna do?
He'd
All
hate
right,
to see me get a big head.
Chase is gonna shoot at this one on the left with his bow.
All right, are you gonna? All right, go ahead.
17, so that should hit, and 8 damage. Dang.
Wow, that's really good. You hit the thing, it goes.
Deflates.
Now this isn't an ooze. It's basically it's kind of a spongy mat, like my mycelial just kind of writhing around. She hits strike into it, kind of hit a vital spot. All right, that's anything you're gonna do to move?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of fan out over here.
All right, that brings us to Hama. What are you gonna do?
I will puppeteer the dwarf again and have him swing at the last standing fungus.
Well, unfortunate.
21.
I'm curious to see how
Nice.
small they can be cut.
And
Well,
then-
didn't you not make it because you got a 7, essentially?
No, I have advantage on that one. It's my signature spell.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead and give me damage there. With your longsword.
D plus 1. 4. God damn.
All right. That'll be enough, though.
Oh, good.
All right. Oh, yeah. I thought. Okay. All right. What are you gonna do, Clyde? You can see in this area that. Let me see if the mathopats of flesh-colored fungus suddenly flowed out. You destroyed it.
Which way do we want to go?
All right. Yeah. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You had some choices here.
Which way are we going?
I'll back up. You guys show people at home kind of. You have
Left,
like three.
straight, right.
Uh,
Or
I
up,
believe it's
right,
there's-
down.
there's no doors.
There's a door
to
straight
our,
ahead.
To our right down here. Let's make sure we are not being attacked from there before we open more doors.
All right. I will go 1, 2, 3,
here.
4, 5, 6. Oh, more doors over here.
I'll go to door as any.
Do we want a lay of the land before we start opening doors?
Open the door.
Okay.
I didn't know you were a coward, Clyde.
You were a coward. All right.
I see.
Well, I can double move.
All right. You enter a long, narrow chamber lined with simple wooden rotting bunks covered in fungus. Their once white bedding has been transformed into nurseries for colorful mushroom clusters. Personal belongings still litter the floor and the storage chest. Sorry, that I misread that wrong. Personal belongings still litter the floor, and the storage chest is partially open. Golden spores hang thickly in the stagnant air, seeming to respond to your presence by swirling in gentle eddies that follow your movement, like curious children.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I can make it to the chest.
You're gonna
All right.
become Papa Shroom.
Breathe deep, Clyde. It's good for the humors.
All right, what you can find here is you find a moldy prayer book of Mycos. So it's a prayer book. You find rotting robes with fungal motifs embroidered on it. Broken ceramic washing basin, kind of like what they would use for face, probably thrown on the ground. You find a collection of pressed and preserved mushroom specimens. Pretty awesome. Several carved wooden ritual masks. But all pretty common items for the most part. But also you find in here is you find a silver amulet. It's shaped like a mushroom cap. Much different, but not entirely foreign than the one the other people had. It's just not the same. It's not crafted the same way.
Okay. Put it on.
If you want, you can say that it's a small silver amulet shaped like a mushroom cap with small emerald inlays.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm putting it on.
All right, everyone gets 1 experience point.
Nice.
All right. You also find buried in one corner of this area is you find 3 flares. Now, a flare will basically have 1 round of light, but the important thing is actually you can fire and do 1 point of fire damage with the flare. So you can it'll fire out and do 1 point of fire.
Does that take up 1 bulk or is 1 bulk each?
No, it'll be 1 bulk for the 3 flares.
Oh, all right. I'll pick those up then.
Yeah,
What kind of attack?
Crack them. It does fire damage. You just do a range attack.
Was that Dex for range, right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So you do a dex attack
Yeah,
and it does 1
okay,
fire damage.
that's good. I will be hanging on to these.
It's fine. They're not meant to be like, They're
Oh, I know, but
charged.
it's useless for me. It's like a -3. I shoot myself in the face.
All right, Brother Gordy, what do you want to do?
I guess I call out. Clyde, is there anything else there?
A pretty necklace, and I got these things. Elf boy should have it. The flares.
No pool then? Okay, I'll go the other way. I go the other way.
Who's Elf Boy? I don't.
Oh, there's a corner.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. You want?
Aren't
to
you an
the
elf?
south?
I am. It's just.
No,
Jason's like, what?
I'm elf lady.
So you went down to the south? All right.
you all just look really tall to me. That's why I brought you.
Hama, I'm sorry he called you that.
All right, what do you want to? You move down there. What do you want to do? Is that just your movement?
That's my 30. I'll squint into the darkness. What do I perceive?
You could double move.
I'm a little scared of double moving around a corner.
I know, right?
This game, it's funny with this game, and I think the lighting atmosphere effects make it real
Hell
cool.
yeah.
It really does.
If I was role-playing him, I would not sprint into the darkness away from my friends, even if I'm the one with the torch. Also, they're having a hard time seeing now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't see crap.
Force them to follow you. Otherwise, they could just stand there in the dark.
A little bit. I call back. I say, "There is a hole down this way."
All right, let me hold on a second. I wonder why is the area behind you all lit up? Did we leave something back there by mistake?
I see some odd stuff.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
mostly just see what my light and nothing else. But then a little sliver of something up by the room to the north.
I see a good amount back there, but
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of like it should
Yeah, I don't
not
see
be-
anything. The only thing I
It's
see
really-
is where I'm at and where. Man, if you could be like, I can only see what I can see, because I can see what Brother Gordy sees, but
Yeah.
I really shouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
well, that's I guess that's what it's supposed to be, but like that, it sounds really hard to do in Roll20,
Well,
or
yeah.
at least it's finicky.
I haven't used the lighting system, but it seems it might be easier if the next time we start, we all make new tokens so that the like view settings for those tokens are all consistent.
Or at least, I mean, I think it has to be
I wonder if
Alan
I'll
or
have to
the
look at the
GM
system.
or something. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe in my settings. Let me check real quick here because I may have a setting on the map for this where it's like giving you a lingering light.
And have some.
All right, I had to clean up that light a little bit because you're leaving a little bit of a light trail. So you guys are sitting in the dark. So what do you guys want to do?
Brother Gordy has moved to the corner. He has investigated, I guess tried to perceive or listen down the hallway. Did anything seem like it was moving down there?
You might hear some barely moving, something barely moving beyond this door. You hear something kind of like it's not as silent as the rest of the place.
Something sloshing around.
There's something down this way.
Something wicked this way comes.
All right, you just moved. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Jace, in the dark.
Chase in the dark is be like, whoop, and run up to here and put his back against the wall with his bow ready, and he's like, Brother Gordy, I'm ready when you are.
It is behind you that I hear something.
What?
Just put your back up to the other wall. Step away from that door.
No.
Okay.
It's your tomb and probably mine too if we die down here.
Anything else you're gonna do, Chase?
Nope. Double
Hey,
moved
Hama.
up.
Hama
I
Mama.
will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the corner. That's what I'll do.
See, she understands.
Double move.
All right, you run into the corner. That brings us to me. Oh, already around 3 again. Oh, wrong dice. Sorry.
Wasted a 20 there.
That's fine.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Probably good. You can waste
I also
his
wasted a
20s.
good 5. All right.
No, he's gonna send a necrotic black dragon or something at us now.
Yeah. Clyde, what do you want to do?
1, 2,
Just remember, Plan R. We discussed before we came in here.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Is that the one where we cry?
That's the one where we turn and we run.
Trying to catch up
The
to
crying can be done when you're out of the dungeon, trust me.
Okay, that takes you to there. That brings us to Brother Gordy. Chase.
I guess oh, no, not the effect. Oh, geez.
Well, I don't mess with the effects.
Well, Clyde's on the way. 20, 30, 40. I don't know. Can I try to listen more intently through the door?
Yeah, why don't you give me...
Or like see through it?
Yeah, why don't you give me... I tell you what, give me a wisdom check. And the difficulty you need to do is going to beat a 12.
Ouch. Technically, I should wait till I hear that.
Yeah,
DC,
do I
but
roll?
yeah, I failed.
My mic's in the way. I have to lean over all the time. All right. Yeah. Okay. You listen, kind of listen at the door, and you hear a little bit of shifting, but you can't it's vibrating through the door. You know, and you can't really. It's a stone door. You're kind of hearing this kind of whatever.
You hear something. You
hear
can't
something,
make it
but you're
out.
not sure what it is. Think of hear somebody's. You hear a bang. Like, it could be a gunshot or it could be whatever. But
I step away from the door to wait for somebody more aggressive to open it.
E, aggressive. B, aggressive.
okay, that brings us to Chase. Clearly,
I don't know if that's a person.
You want to give Chase?
Yeah, I think.
Kick open the
Chase.
door and run away.
Yep. Chase leans over, kicks the door open. Exactly. And then points right this way with his bow out.
Yeah, you gonna open the door? Go ahead.
Yep.
All right. As Brother Gordy, you can see around this corner something. There's a tipped over desk in here, part of a tipped over desk, and something is moving beyond that. From your current angle, you're not able to see exactly what it is, but you can see something kind of shifting back there.
Weird.
Something shifting in the shadows. Oh,
Yeah,
creepy.
it's just moving. You kind of see the very imagine the sleeve or the edge of a cloak thing or something moving around. You're not sure, so now you have to look. You're trying to squint. You're not sure. You're like, I think something's there. Is it the cat? Or is it
If you're in the complete dark. Oof.
Yeah.
I think Gordy says, "But by the light of Ord, show yourself."
All right. That's what you're going to say. Hama, what are you going to do? Nothing. You say that into the darkness. Like by the letter or show yourself. And you see nothing.
I promise I am neutral.
I'll come over here and I will cast a witch light.
Hold on. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. It's, your mic must be low or something. Okay. Try it again.
Okay, so I'll move right over here and then I will cast a witch light, or at least attempt to, right in the middle of the
In
room.
that room. Awesome.
It is.
That is useful.
Bam. Got it, no problem.
All right, we figured out how to have our little lighting issue challenge. Ran and burned a little bit of time on our stuff. When you drop it in there, I will read the room and show you what you see. I gotta figure out what number this is. Okay, got it. All right, this is what you find. Right, you enter an opulent chamber that once belonged to the temple's high priest, with elaborate tapestries that are now rotting. There is a large canopied bed that's collapsed under the weight of ceiling debris. Where part of the ceiling kind of collapsed down. Ceremonial robes, ritual implements, and devotional items are scattered across the floor as if someone left in a tremendous haste, like kind of thinks somebody's running away with it. From behind an overturned writing desk rises a ghastly figure wearing the tattered remains of an ornate priestly vestment. Its body is transformed with shelf-like fungal growths protruding from its torso and its face, releasing clouds of golden spores as the thing moves.
Mini boss.
The aged wooden necklace in the shape of a mushroom dangles from its neck by a weaved cord. It looks up at you.
Gordy's hand goes instinctively to the block of wood on his chest.
Nice. Got wood?
I do, yes. A plain ord talisman.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
all I
God.
have.
All right.
Oh boy. Well, this is where we all die.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
pretty
here's
much.
the game master's turn.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not horrifying.
All
Okay,
right.
Cameron, your character, die first, and then we all escape.
Yeah, it's the playbook for ShadowDark.
Yep.
All right. It is my turn now. All right. Hi.
I am in the way.
All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay.
I'm just saying, use that invisibility again, buddy.
Why do you think I haven't used it?
All right. What is this high priest going to do? It's going to run forward here, and who is in my way?
The Raven.
It's just the light, right? That's
Just-
Yeah, I know.
light.
I know.
His familiar is dead.
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. It's flying through.
Oh God.
Yes, I've already called out to mine.
You see, his face is all covered. He has like stuff around his lips and stuff, kind of like you have. Comes running through. It looks over at Brother Gordy, and Brother Gordy is gonna get. He looks like he's just gonna violently slam you. He's gonna try to slam you. He rushes you, and what do I get? 17.
Oh no.
Yeah, that hits. I got AC 11.
All right, he's gonna roll me a d6. What does he get? 2. Boom! He slams you for 2 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah, and
Considering
then
that would kill Hama.
yeah, and then he's gonna take his second attack.
Oh!
What?
Yeah. I believe he gets 2 attacks. He gets 2 slams. He's gonna roll it again.
Good.
12.
12 hits me.
Okay.
Oh no, not our healer.
All right. Dice
Gordy's
gets thrown
not
out.
fast enough to get the shield off of his back.
Maximum damage.
Oh, he's down.
Takes you unconscious.
Luke, the torch. Do I have to roll for it?
Yeah, roll
falling?
me out. Yeah, roll me out a d6. No, it's in your hand. You didn't drop it, right?
Well, he fell to the ground with it.
Yeah, roll me a
I'm
d6.
unconscious.
Roll me a d6.
I would too.
Oh, it goes out.
Ah!
Oh, we're in pitch black.
Well,
I
there's a
think you're
little bit
pitch
of light
black.
coming from the other room.
Witch light is active, but it's a focus spell for Hama.
It's a focus spell for you. So as long
It
as you
is.
get back up before that'd be your
mean,
next
not to-
round.
Not to give you ammo, Alan, but the lighting system is too cool in this game to not use.
All right, let me see.
Oh
here.
God.
All right, let me turn off your light.
Oh God. No.
Boom! You can
It
see.
closes around us.
Jesus.
You have Clyde back there running with the torch. He goes, "Goose." All right, as the torch goes down. All right, that brings us to
yeah, Clyde doesn't even know. He's not here yet.
What's the group say on the plus or minus on this guy being level 2 or below?
It's
Well, let's see what Clyde wants to
It
do.
is Clyde's turn.
Gordy, you're dead.
This is Clyde's turn to
it
go
says-
on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to have to... okay, I'm going to have to drop the shield and throw the spear.
You're gonna throw your spear.
Yeah, I'll throw my spear at it.
All right, yeah, just give it a launch. Let's do it.
10 plus
You have to do a
4,
hit roll, right?
Yeah, plus...
Well, you rolled a d10, or you rolled a d20. Okay, you rolled a d10. Oh, I see. I
rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10. Got it.
And then plus 4, 5.
Plus 5 to hit. Nice.
Yeah, so 15.
You hit.
All right, so damage is 1d6. 4 points of damage.
Nice.
Points of
Spear
damage.
sticks
Pretty
in
good.
it.
It's pretty good.
And then can I draw my sword?
Where's your sword go before? You dropped it. You said right to pull this out.
Oh, you
dropped
said
my
you
shield.
dropped your shield. to
Oh
throw
yeah,
a
yeah,
spear.
okay, yeah. You can draw a sword. Yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, cool. That is Clyde with the launch. That brings us to Brother Gordy. Brother Gordy.
Okay. Oh, right. I had to roll.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put you back. Remember we talked about doing that. So I'm gonna put you
Yeah.
at
18.
at
So when I went
17.5.
down, I need a D4 plus con 2 turns.
Yeah, so
And
you're not
so now
quite-
on my turn, I get 1 dying roll. What is that again?
You can look it up, but it's not quite your turn
it's
yet.
a D20.
Chase, what are you gonna do?
Chase
No
is
con.
going to, if this is the lighting, he's going to stand back here and fire.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. You started your turn inside of the Green's field, right? That is
Yes.
he has an aura effect. When you start your turn inside the aura effect, something happens.
Okay.
When you start your turn inside there, you give me a Constitution check. You need to do a check as you're kind of like this. You're swallowing. He's spewing all the stuff, and it's in your face.
Critical success, 19.
You roll a 19. All right, you managed to escape. It's just like filling you. Go ahead. What are you gonna do?
I am going to move over to there and fire my bow.
Boom. Pew pew.
Pew,
Nice.
pew. 22. There we go. All right. 5
Nice.
points of damage.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, that is now it is its turn.
A lot of deposed priests lately.
We don't have any good priests in this this game.
All right.
Well, you know, the
Sorry.
Pope just died, so, you know.
We had one
All right.
similarly deposed in D&D.
All right. This creature, it runs forward, and it's going to. Who's awake? Are you brother? You're still out right now, right? Technically.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah. I'm gonna put up the X just to remind me not to attack you. So we do have Hama there, right?
Yeah.
Hama's gonna get attacked. So got 2 attacks.
Clyde, you ready to leave?
17. Gonna hit you. He's gonna do 2 points of damage to you.
That's
However,
enough to take me down?
are you going unconscious?
Yeah.
2 character. Okay, that's hilarious. And then the count is down, and then the creature's gonna move to here.
Oh, what happens with the witch light if you are unconscious now?
That'll go out when my turn rolls around in the next sequence. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
good.
if he doesn't maintain
Perfect.
it on his turn, it's gonna go out.
Yep.
So it's gonna roll over and good
Alright.
old Chase. He's gonna give chase.
Looks like
Now
Hama
listen,
should be moved to
I
initiative
thought we
1.
always liked each other.
Yep, I'll move
that's a
Hama
miss.
to initiative 1.
I will go down next round. permanently.
You rolled another 1? Yikes.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
boy.
So, okay, so Chase, did I attack you? I didn't
Well,
remember.
they might leave
Yeah.
the both of us behind.
All right, here we go, Chase. Boom. No, not even close. All right.
Okay.
All right, that brings us to
Clyde. Who's going to now attack with the longsword?
how did the high priest get on this map? That's weird. She shouldn't be there. I'm just having him go on the DM's the monster.
Oh, weird. Oh, well, I guess
Deleted
Hama should
2
be
people.
18.
Yeah,
anyways.
put him back on. I tried to click on it, but I've called it. You're only supposed to click once, but I like that. I double click it, and then it just takes them both out. So whoever's gone there is missing from there. Put them back on, please. I think it's Chase, and you were 18, right?
Chase is on there. Was Gordy?
Brother,
Yeah,
Gordy,
I'm-
you're 18, right?
Yes.
Well, you had to change them to
17.5.
17.5 or something.
Yeah, it was recently downed by.
Okay, got it. So that was that. So we're at Clyde's turn, right?
Yep. And you are within the
Did
aura, right? Because
Did it move?
Yeah, it moved.
It like went back in its room?
No, it didn't. It shouldn't be there. Something happened where I dragged it. It should.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm like, I was right next to me, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. All right,
okay.
Okay.
All right. So
All right, we
yeah,
gotta
you
fix
need a
them.
con
We have-
check.
Hold on a second. All right, go ahead and make a con check, Chase. When you start your turn inside of this creature, doing all these lights and everything is a little bit erratic. I think I'm trying to get it under control.
14?
14 makes it. You're good.
Okay.
All right, what are you gonna do, Chase?
Miss. Unless a 9 hits.
Okay, so you're attacking now, Clyde. All right.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and make you roll a 14. That should hit.
No, I rolled a 9.
Oh, roll a 9.
Yeah.
All right, Chase.
Yeah. All right.
Chase.
I guess I will move over to here in front of Hama.
Oh, did you make your
Yeah.
check, by the way? I didn't have.
Nope. Yep. Need to do that first. Let's see.
19. Nice. You guys are doing great on
Wow.
your
I
constitution
can't.
checks.
I'm getting double crit on that.
That's great.
At
All right,
least.
and what are you gonna do there?
Crap. What was the mechanic for getting the player up? I do a constitution or intelligence check on them.
For aid? I
Yeah,
don't
for
think-
aiding Hama. I thought
I don't know.
you had to do some sort of a check to help them get up, like on a nat 20 or something.
I don't know if you can aid. Let me see here. Aid.
I see in both difficulty class entries that hard DC 15 is first aid to stop a character from dying in the making checks and the difficulty class cheat sheet section.
Okay, so there's a
Yeah.
first aid section. I completely missed it.
No, there's not
Yeah.
a first aid section. It's listed under intelligence and
Okay,
then the
giving
difficulty class
got
stuff.
it. Okay, cool. So hard DC 15 to give a first aid to stop a character from dying. You can stabilize them with that.
I got a
So you-
negative.
Yeah, I will.
I got a -1 to that, so I might.
Think
Oh,
really
God.
hard.
Oh God, only. No, I mean if I don't do this, Hama's gonna die. So let's give it a shot. Come on, please.
Oh no.
All right. Yep, that's it.
I get to roll 1d20, and if it's a 20, I come back.
Dude, get that crit.
I
All
guess
right.
it's my turn next.
It
Let's
is your
give it a
turn.
shot.
Yep, that's.
Here we go.
It's a 4!
This is not even close. This is the
Not a
opposite
lucky
end of the
number.
spectrum.
Not a lucky number.
Hama passes peacefully and becomes mushroom.
Oh,
suppose.
Hama.
Yeah, you see him kind of his growth just kind of he just lands in the slump. He's like, all right.
Listen,
as,
I think I could still save him.
Yeah.
as we discussed before, however long it takes you to make a character, you can bring it back when you're ready. All right, that is Hama. That brings us to the Game Master. Right now, Game Master is going to go. All right, looks like Clyde and I'll do a smackdown on Clyde if I can.
Mm-hmm.
12. You have that great armor. No.
No, I hit. My armor class is
Oh, because you're
10 right
clumsy.
now.
Yeah, because he's got such a terrible
You have
No,
dex.
9 now.
chainmail. You have what?
dropped his shield.
I dropped my shield too.
Oh crap! All right.
Yeah, chain's only +2, so I'm at a 9 right now for AC.
All right, here goes. 2. You take 2 points of damage.
And then the second
Yeah.
attack.
I foresee Chase alone in the darkness, getting swallowed up by the
And
beast at the ShadowDark.
missed you. However, you got you
No,
did
he-
get attacked once,
gonna
and you
make
didn't
it.
drop.
He's
This
gonna
is the
make
first
it.
time I think they attacked and the character didn't
To
drop.
bring 4 torches.
So what I need you to do is give me a
Con.
check for of 9 is what you need to give me.
19.
Right, no problem.
There we go. All right.
All right, that brings us to Brother Gordy.
Nat 20 it, buddy. Come on.
Come on.
Gordy has
You can do
2
it.
rounds.
You can do it. You can do it.
What do you need in that 20?
You get up with
Come back.
1 hit point if you get her.
Oh, I see.
13, I guess that passes.
Yeah, that passes, right?
Yep.
Okay,
So what does that mean?
that
That means he's just unconscious.
he's unconscious, right?
Okay.
But unconscious but stable. But nat 20, you get up at 1 hit point.
Nice.
All right, Clyde, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to attack.
This creature's like, whoa. You see the priest robes, the vestments are just hanging clean. See these creatures like
25.
that's gonna hit.
There we go.
All right, so D8 plus 1.
No.
One
Two.
Wow, I was not expecting that. You kind of slice into it, and he kind of looks at you. You kind of cut across his lip. Kind of part of his lip is just flashing by. Looks over to you and he says, "Why so serious?"
Ah. All right.
All right,
I
that is
can't.
Clyde. That brings us to Chase. Chase, what are you gonna do? You're half in
Let's
the dark.
shoot
There.
a,
You're
yep.
fumbling through the dark.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Shoot her.
Let's shoot a bow. Come on. 21. There we go. Come on. Big damage. Big damage. Big damage.
9? What kind of... Wow.
Oh, almost
What do you do,
max
1 to 8?
damage.
What do you do? You do 1 to 8 plus.
Oh wait. Oh, yep. Yeah. 1d8 plus 2. But also I didn't roll my con thing. Let
Yeah,
me do that,
that
first,
first.
just in case that
Yeah.
matters.
Oh, and you did fail,
8.
and it's
I
gonna
did
matter
fail.
because now for your next turn you have disadvantage. So anything you did this turn.
Oh
you have
god.
disadvantage.
All right. Let's do it again.
Roll your longbow.
Still hit though. Totally fine. We're good.
Okay.
And you're gonna end up destroying that creature. As you hit it, it just kind of shambles apart and breaks apart into a bunch of moss and fungus. It goes.
Chase just goes. Mama, Mama, get up, my friend. It's all over. Hama.
Mama.
Crickets.
Yeah, do you ever?
A puff of spores comes out of her face.
A death rattle breath comes out of Brother Gordy.
Oh dear God.
the
Well,
idea
not
for this
quite,
comes
but
from the
getting
Expanse.
close.
Huh?
From the Expanse.
Yeah.
Season
I
one.
mean,
One of my favorite series.
I don't
I
even.
mean,
It
Gordy's
was really good.
unconscious. I don't know.
I don't
how
even-
easy it
I
is to
told you,
tell
Bob.
if
How do you heal in this? Like, what was the mechanic to get them to like a heal check or something?
I think you're gonna have to go. I think you're gonna have to flee into. You're gonna have to gather yourselves and come back.
Yeah, I think we
Guess-
do.
yeah, guess we-
Clyde, quick, gather a torch and also pick up Brother Gordy here. Unfortunately,
here's the
Hammer
thing.
is gone.
you're gonna have to get out, and there's
Well-
random encounters.
Do you guys want to search this room that you've at least got this far? You want to go into that room because next is Hama's gone, right?
Yeah.
Almost gone.
Oh, take her off the turn order. It's too
She's
soon.
been removed.
Well,
That brings us to me, which I'm going to make a mark for random encounter. And then it is
Also,
Clyde?
I biff it. If
yeah, I
I don't,
will come in here and and search.
It's Brother Gordy's turn.
You're
first.
Brother Gordy's
opening
death-
the room?
Brother Gordy's dying breaths
All right.
accompany
Now it's
the
Clyde's
room.
Okay,
You
Clyde.
stabilized, didn't you? I think you did.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
No,
I
one
thought
of
you
you stabilized.
stabilized.
Yeah. You rolled like
I-
a 13 or whatever, right? Plus your con or whatever.
That's a 13. Is that a roll to stabilize, not a roll
Yeah.
to keep?
Yeah, check the death and dying rules.
No.
I think you have so
I
many
don't think
rounds.
you can
to-
stabilize yourself. I think somebody's got to do it.
let me just check the
Death
rules. 'cause-
timer
Oh, I think you're
just
right. Yep.
says-
Yep. I think you're right. I think you didn't. That you can only have somebody other.
Then
Then
you
you
stabilize.
stabilize.
Well, then
you.
I'll have to stabilize.
Go ahead and stabilize.
There's a wisdom check.
I don't recall.
Int. It's in the dying
Yeah, it's
section.
intelligence.
page.
You need a DC 15 intelligence check.
19.
Nice roll.
Whoa!
You may not
Whoa!
be. You may not be able to dodge a wrench, but you definitely can dodge. You definitely can
I can dodge death.
dodge death.
Gordy should not be alive.
That is
Gordy
awesome.
persists.
That
Gordy should be
is the
automatically
balance
level
of
2 next-
Ord.
All right,
He
Chase. What are you gonna
is
do?
powerless, but survives.
Chase, what are you gonna do?
Check out the room.
Listen, Clyde. I know you want to check out that room, but I think we need to make sure Brother Gordy gets out of here. We've already lost one friend.
That's
I think
gonna-
we
We
need
have to
to-
wait. We have to wait for him to heal up. Go check out.
Yes,
the
I
room
know.
away.
I don't think we'll be able to do that here. I think we need to leave.
I'm still unconscious. I remain unconscious.
I point at him. I'm like, look at him.
Well, then pick him up and start moving.
I could never. I'm sorry.
Spell
I'm quite tired, but I think, Clyde, I think you could do it. I see those biceps of yours.
Just
No, let's
let him
go.
rest. Prop him up against the wall. He'll be fine till you come back tomorrow.
Well, then light a
Yes.
torch.
Yes, I could do that. And I light a torch.
Do you think your torch is looking kind of low
Mm-hmm.
as you're looking at it? You're gonna light a torch, Chase?
Yeah, I'll light a torch. And I'll just wait here, waiting for Clyde to pick up Brother Gordy.
I'll have to go pick up my shield too.
No, leave that. There's no need.
You see, Brother Gordy's shield is like partially unslung from his shoulder. You see, he was trying to get it off his shoulder when get it off his back when the attack hit him in the face.
Theft is 4/10 of the law, if I know anything, so just take that.
I don't think you do. I'm unconscious. He's just gonna keep getting away with it.
All right. So what are you gonna do now that you have this room to check out? You gonna go in and check it out? I don't think this door is supposed to be closed. Yeah. Okay. All right. What do you guys want to do now? You have a torch lit. You gonna check it out, that room?
Yeah, Chase is like, Clyde, follow me. We need to leave. Regather. Find new allies. Hama unfortunately passed. So did her raven. But Brother Gordy can make it another day.
Here's what you find in that room. As you look, you can find that who's going in. Who is it that's checking it out?
I'm not going in at all.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to leave.
All right. So Chase, it's your turn. You can decide to go in, or you can kind of just walk away.
No, I'm trying to leave. I
right.
told Clyde pick up Brother Gordy, leave
Clyde, are you
Hama's
taking
body.
Brother Gordy and leaving?
I am picking up Brother Gordy.
All right.
I'll grab my shield too. when
Okay,
we
grabbing
walk
your
by it.
shield, leaving the remnants behind of what might be in that room. All right,
Right.
as you find your way, weaving through the partial darkness, you walk past the remnants of the things that you defeated today. You manage to get a little farther into the dungeon. You think there's still a little bit left over. It's hard to tell how much, but you've cleared out some of the stuff here. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. So as you make your way out, you climb up the rope, with struggling with the body, enter into the sewers, and you've never been so happy to see a decrepit, smelly sewer before in your life. Like, oh. All right, with that, we'll wrap it up. We got a chance to do a little bit of adventuring in ShadowDark, got to explore some of this area, kind of had a creepy sort of mycetid kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Musty.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out afterwards. Take a break here, and we'll find out if we're going to come back and keep going on this game or what. Who knows? I have a full adventure for you guys if you want to do it. But
yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, but I believe that this Sunday we're going to be returning to the Dragon's Demand.
Oh,
yes.
Good.
So I think that's this Sunday. So we'll see everybody next week, or we'll see everybody next week for Dragon's Demand. So look for us then.
Yeah.
Until then, thanks for joining us for our first foray into ShadowDark.
Also, if you've made it this far, like and subscribe.
Good.
And also comment if you have any experience with ShadowDark yourself, or what do you think, or what any comments.
And we fought more.
We like them.
I think we fought more with Roll20 today and the dynamics lighting system than we did.
It's new.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had some gaps.
100%.
So, all right. Well,
I'm willing to keep going with it. So
well,
it's cool.
I like this
I am
game so
too.
far. Maybe we'll come back and we'll see what people have time for. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Peace.